Wolf here with another video. You know what it's like to get a song stuck in your head, right? And that's what happened to me this week with Blue Monday by New Order. So I thought to myself, maybe I could recreate the whole track just using the OPC. This is like the first time I'm trying to do something like a tutorial, I guess. Please let me know how you think it turned out, okay? This is how I got started. So I took the original track and placed it in my arrangement. It clocks in at 7 minutes and 30 seconds, which is quite long, I'd say. And I had to apply a little bit of time stretching to map it to a BPM of 131. For their very iconic drum sounds, New Order used the Oberheim DMX drum computer. And to mimic that sound, all I did was upload a bunch of DMX samples to the OPC, 5 to be precise. These. That's it. It's 5 sounds. That's all that you're gonna need for this song. So next on my agenda was finding a proper bass sound, which I could use as a substitute for the Moog source, which New Order has been using on their original recording of Blue Monday. After trying pretty much every preset that the OPC came with, I created my own patch. So I went with a pretty short envelope, and I also assigned an LFO to the filter to keep things a little more interesting. As you can hear in the beginning of the song, the band uses triplets for the bass line. This is A, not very practical to program on the OPC, and B, not easy to play at 131 BPM, at least not for me. So in order to actually record the bass line the way it should sound, I slowed down the tempo of the project to about 70, and then I had an easy time to play it live. By the way, I used this technique to pretty much record every live aspect of the song, because let's face it, I'm not a very good keyboard player, and this is the only way I could make it sound right. Now, while I don't know what the band has actually used for their recording, this is about as close as I could get to sound somewhat similar. Again, all parts were played at tempo 70 to keep things nice, slow and easy. Okay, here's one thing that I previously forgot to mention when talking about samples used in this record. The somewhat choir sounding like pad is actually taken from a Kraftwerk record. Another very iconic element of Blue Monday are the fast-played, brassy sounding synth phrases sprinkled in throughout the song. These were also done with a chord track of the OPC. With a short ADSR envelope and a fast LFO moving the P2 parameter of the synth track, I got it to sound right enough. The synth melody is a rather basic lead with an open filter, some delay and reverb. You can hear it throughout most of the song, adding a nice little texture to the overall track. Now there's only one synth part left that I haven't talked about yet. This one comes up 3 times in the song, and it's the only part I overdubbed. Since the OPC won't let you record pitch bend, I had to play this one live into the DAW. Instead of using a bass guitar like in the original version of Blue Monday, I decided to go with my fellow 6-stringer, just because I like how it sounds. So, the final step. All I had to do now was to record some vocals on top of the song. How does it feel to treat me like you do? I tried to do it all in one take and not bother about sounding too clean. Finally, I added some vocoder bits to make everything sound like in the original. Well, to the best of my ability. Now, with that all being said and done, please enjoy the final rendition of Blue Monday by New Order in its full length of 7 minutes and 30 seconds. Take your time. laid your hands upon me and told me who you were. I thought I was mistaken. I thought I heard your words. Tell me, how do I feel? Tell me now, how do I feel? Those who came before me lived through their vocations, from the past until completion. I'll turn away no more. And I still find it so hard to say what I need to say, but I'm quite sure that you'll tell me just how I should feel today. I see a ship in the harbor, I can and shall obey. But if it wasn't for your misfortune, I'd be a heavenly person today. And I thought I was mistaken, and I thought I heard you speak. Tell me, how do I feel? Tell me now, how should I feel? Now I stand here waiting. I thought I told you to leave me when I walked down to the beach. Tell me, how does it feel when your heart